You don't cheat alone. That's rule one. You and Marco sit 2 seats apart at a 2/5 table. You don't look at each other much. You don't talk. You don't acknowledge each other. That's important. You've played together before. Small rooms, underground games, never a major casino like this. Tonight is bigger. More cameras, more money, more risk. The system is simple. When one of you has a strong hand, you protect it. When one of you is weak, you get out of the way. If you're both weak, you squeeze someone else out. You signal strength with chip placement. Cards strong? Stack your chips forward neatly before betting. Marginal? Shuffle them once with your left hand. Bluff? Scratch your cheek before acting. It's subtle. You practiced it. You believe it's invisible. First hour, nothing crazy. You win small pots. Marco loses one big one on purpose to look legitimate. That's the cost of camouflage. The real profit starts second hour. You raise pre-flop with ace-queen. Marco re-raises. Everyone else folds. He knows you're strong. He doesn't have to ask. Flop comes dry. He checks. You bet small. He folds. You take the pot uncontested. It looks normal, but it's not. Then it starts working. You trap a tourist with top pair. Marco overcalls to inflate the pot. You both check the river. Tourist shoves thinking you're weak. You snap call. Marco folds. You scoop $1,400. Tourist reloads. Doesn't suspect a thing. Over 3 hours, the pattern builds. You and Marco rarely clash. When you do, it's small pots. You never put each other all in. You never hero call each other. To the table, it just looks like respect. To surveillance, it looks like coordination. You don't know that yet. The dealer rotates. New dealer watches betting patterns closely. You don't notice. You're up $3,200. Marco's up $1,800. Combined, you've drained the table. Seat 4 finally speaks up. You guys play together? You shrug. No. Marco doesn't even look at you. That should have been the warning. Next hand, you've got pocket jacks. Marco scratches his cheek. That's your signal he's weak. You raise big. He folds immediately. Table thins. Heads up against a reg. You win another $900. The reg doesn't say anything, but he looks at the dealer. Dealer nods slightly. You miss it. 2 hands later, dealer pauses before pitching. He presses the button under the table. Floor. Your heart rate spikes instantly. Marco keeps his face blank. You try to look annoyed instead of worried. Floor manager arrives. Doesn't accuse you. Just watches 3 hands. Silently. Then he says, Gentlemen, step away from the table. Both of you. At the same time. That's when you know. Security room. Concrete walls. Monitor turns on. Overhead view of the table. 3 hours compressed into 10 minutes. Hands replayed. Every time you raised, Marco folded quickly when weak. Every time you were strong, he inflated pots. Every time he was strong, you cleared the field. Side by side, statistical breakdown appears. Win rate correlation. Fold timing. Bet sizing alignment. It doesn't look like coincidence. It looks like choreography. Security director speaks calmly. Collusion violates gaming law and house rules. You try to deny it. That's ridiculous. We're just playing tight. He taps the screen. Freeze frame. Marco scratches his cheek. You raise large. Another freeze frame. You stack chips forward. Marco folds instantly, without hesitation. Over and over. Pattern recognition software flagged you after 90 minutes. They let it continue to gather evidence. You didn't get caught because you slipped. You got caught because math doesn't lie. They separate you and Marco into different rooms. Ask the same questions. Timeline. How long you've known each other, why your phones pinged the same location earlier. Yes, they check that too. You realize how deep this goes. They return. You're both banned. Lifetime exclusion from this property. All sister casinos. Your chips are confiscated pending investigation. You're informed the case may be referred to gaming enforcement. That means potential criminal charges. Fraud conspiracy. Marco loses it first. Raises his voice. Big mistake. Security steps in immediately. He gets pushed back into the chair. Hard. You stay quiet. That doesn't save you. They escort you out separately. Through back corridors. No public scene. But firm. Hands gripping your arms. No negotiation. Outside, you and Marco don't even look at each other because now you're both liabilities. 2 weeks later, you try entering a different casino, different name, same ownership group. Security approaches before you reach the poker room. You're on the exclusion list. They show you your photo, captured from overhead footage, time-stamped. You turn around without arguing. You and Marco don't play together anymore. Not because of guilt, because once surveillance flags you as colluders, every casino database shares that information. Your edge is gone, your faces are logged, your names circulate quietly. No drama, no movie scene, just permanent restriction. You thought you were outsmarting players. You weren't. You were playing against cameras, pattern tracking, data models, and a building that assumes everyone is cheating until proven otherwise. And the building doesn't bluff.